So here's what happened. I was standing up before I started recording this, and I had like a script built out, and this video was going to be a lot more professional, and then I realized why. So this is me starting over. Let's start from the beginning. For the last 4 years, I've been a full-time missionary in New York City. I can say with full confidence that this has been the most incredible and shaping time of my entire life. But one thing I've realized, I think over this last year, is how little I brought you a part of it. I've used social media and Instagram, and for those who have my Snapchat, I've tried to bring you guys into the world that way, but there's so much more in my life that happens, and I haven't been able to bring you guys into it, and I want to. I firmly believe that what God is doing in our city and what I get to be a part of is the most incredible thing in the world. So why am I not bringing you along? I first came to New York in 2016 to serve alongside the organization I now work for. And at this time in my life, I thought I knew where my life was going. For all of us who have graduated high school over the last 4 years, you know that changes. Plans change. And thank God they did. Before coming to New York, I was interning with my church in Ohio, and I was so confident that that's where I wanted my life to end up, is working there, and I wanted to go to Ohio State University, and I had the best community, and all of that changed. All of that changed when I came on this random trip and fell in love, and not just fell in love lowercase L in the washed out way that so many people in our generation use that word, but fell madly in love in a way that I didn't even know was possible for a place. I know this is kind of ridiculous to say, but when I found New York City, it was I found the very thing I had been looking for my entire life. Although the city can be frustrating and hard and not the easiest place to live in, there is still absolutely no other place in the world I'd rather call home. So naturally, as any 17-year-old would, I sat down with my parents the week after going on this trip and told them I was moving to New York City after my senior year. And that's exactly what happened. After a year of waiting and praying and fundraising, I was able to move to New York City in the fall of 2017 and join the Dream Center's leadership program. Also, quick side note, I just want to say thank you to every single person who gave towards my first and second year in the leadership program. I genuinely would not be doing what I'm doing and what I feel like is walking in the fullness of what I have to offer the world right now if it wasn't for your yes and for your gift. So thank you. So yeah, the leadership program. We had so many crazy memories. All my friends who were part of the leadership program, I hope you're watching this. And it birthed some of the most incredible friendships in my life. It birthed a passion for Jesus that I didn't know was ever lacking. And to be completely transparent with you, I think I was reintroduced to Jesus here. So, all that being said, why am I making this video? For those who don't know, over the last couple years, I have been working as the creative director for the Dream Center and the Grace Place NYC, which is the church of the Dream Center. It's confusing. Read about it in the link in the description so I can explain it to you more. Basically, all that means is I'm a glorified storyteller. Over the last couple years, I've had such a privilege of sharing tons and tons of stories that I have been so proud of being able to share with the world and honestly glorify God through. But what I've realized in this last year is I have not done a very good job at sharing my story. So this is me changing that. All I want this place to be is a place for you to just see and hopefully be encouraged about what God is doing in my life and in New York City and through our organization. Because every day I get to experience these crazy stories and I don't get to share it with enough people. So this is me bringing you those stories. As a full-time missionary in New York, I don't get paid for what I do. I have to fundraise yearly In the last 4 years, I've been here fundraising to be here because I firmly believe this is where the Lord wants me. So I want to extend the invitation for you to join my journey, not just watching, but to engage and to invest in it, in prayer and through your finances. If you check out the link in the description, you guys will be able to find a link, and that link has my whole story written on there, as well as easy access for you to give towards what I'm doing here in the city. I'm thankful for every single person who has invested in me in this crazy journey over the last 4 years, and I'm excited to meet the many of you who will continue to do so. This channel will be a place for you guys to discover more about me, see New York City through a lens of what it looks like to be a full-time missionary in NYC, and to hopefully hear stories that will inspire and encourage you, and maybe even challenge you. Who knows? So, I guess with all that being said, welcome to my channel.